Hello, North Naples Middle School 8th graders. My name is Jeff Rexford and I am the Assistant Principal of Curriculum Instruction for Lorenzo Walker Technical High School, and I'm accompanied by
Bob Waller. I'm with Student Services and I assist with both the high school students as well as the adult students.
And it is our pleasure to be here today to talk with you about all the opportunities that Lorenzo Walker offers our high school students. We'll also be available during your lunchtime to answer any questions and to hand out applications and brochures as needed.
How to film and edit video in this class using Premiere Pro. This is the video track. We also have 3 audio tracks where you can add sound effects and music.
So right now I'm taping up this left door so it can get prepped up and ready for paint.
So as you can see, I am placing the sealant on the tube, and that is the final step.
This is an alignment I'm working on, and as you can see, it's not too bad of a camber and toe, so there's no need much of
A venipuncture, you're going to anchor the patient's vein, and then you're going to insert the needle into the patient's vein carefully.
So a lot in this class takes collaboration. We worked together and shared some ideas, and this game came about because of that.
Now each cylinder is pressurized, so once you crack this line, you'll hear the engine bog down a little bit. Tighten it back up.
This is a basic tray setup for doing sealants. We would normally do this on kids. We would have the basic setup, instruments, etching, the bonding, and the sealants, as you see here.
To determine this problem, I should test for the RAM. I have to push both tabs out. And
All right, so here we go.
So all we're doing here is on the inside of this piece of metal, we got to get that brass fitting out. So we're just going to heat it up nice and good and hopefully get her out of there.
In an EKG, we use leads that have alligator clips that attach to adhesive pads on the patient.
At lunchtime we'll be handing out the applications. On the applications back is all of the programs that we have to offer. We also have our bifold that is available. It has frequently asked questions. Also all of the programs that we offer and the industry certifications that accompany them. On the back we have fax, where we're located, and then our web address as well, so you can call or go on and register for a tour. Some of the student testimonials, maybe some of you recognize Owen.
I would highly recommend the school. The amount of possibilities and opportunities are almost endless, not to mention the college level education in your junior and senior years.
And then Scott says,
what I like about this school is that everyone makes you feel welcomed.
a little bit about our school. We are an A school. We've been an A school for the last 3 years. It's something we're very proud of. It has to do a lot with our students. Our students come to us prepared, focused, and ready for success. Not to mention just our students, but also our teachers are very dedicated professionals that really work with all of our students to make sure that they don't fail and that they achieve their highest level. We are a school of choice. That is why we would be passing out the applications. Unlike the other public high schools in Collier County like Gulf Coast or Naples High, we have to apply to Lorenzo Walker Technical High School in order to be considered to be accepted. We are open to students from all across Collier County. So Mr. Waller and I actually travel around and visit all of the 8th grade students and talk with them about Lorenzo Walker and the opportunities. So we'll be speaking with close to 3,000 8th grade students this spring. We are a small school, another thing that makes it a little bit different from the other high schools, where there may be 1,500 to 2,000 students. We're actually a small school of 600. When we first started our school and it was being constructed, we started with 150 freshman students. And then once those freshmen became sophomores, we invited 150 more freshmen to join us. Once that school year was over and the freshmen and sophomores moved up a grade level, we invited 150 more freshmen. So that's been the trend. So we have 150 grade level cap for a total of 600 students for our school. And I think personally it's the best choice for students who are looking to get ahead in their career, but not only that, if you're looking to go into college and university as well. some of the questions that we're frequently asked as we travel around, and we just want to make sure we get them taken care of and covered right away. Is transportation provided? Because we are a public school, transportation and busing is provided to and from our school. And the way this works is you would go to your traditional bus stop, and at the bus stop, depending on where your zone school is, the bus will either take you to your zone school, where you will board a shuttle bus that comes to Lorenzo Walker Technical High School, or they'll pick you up at your bus stop and you'll be shuttled directly to Lorenzo Walker Technical High School. At the end of the day, our buses leave and take you either to the zone school or back to the bus stop of your choice. So our school day looks a little bit different. We start 10 minutes later than the other high schools, and that is to allow the buses to get from either the school or the bus stop to our school in time. We also let out and release 15 minutes earlier than the other high schools, and that allows 5 minutes to get from class to board the buses, and then again the transport time. The next question is important. Can I play sports? Well, Lorenzo Walker does not have sports teams of their own. We do have many student athletes on our campus. Our student athletes play for their zone school. So we'll have football players from Naples High. We'll have cheerleaders from Golden Gate. We'll have soccer players from Palmetto. So we get students that play sports for all of the different high schools in the county, which makes it pretty unique and pretty special. Because during game days, when the players come in with their jerseys, you may be sitting in class next to somebody who you're going to be playing a football game against later on that afternoon. So it makes for a unique and really neat experience. Can I participate in band? Because our focus is, and our electives are very streamlined, we don't offer a lot of the same electives or the amount of electives that some of the bigger high schools offer. Band is a credit course, and we're not large enough to offer band. So therefore, if you wanted to be in marching band, maybe Lorenzo Walker Technical High School isn't the best fit for you. What extracurricular activities do we offer? We have many different clubs and many different activities as a traditional high school would have. We have Spanish club, we have art club, we have a photography club, book club, we have National Honor Society, we have Key Club, which are volunteer organizations. We have a creators club. And this past Friday we had a gamers night where we closed down the cafeteria and brought in the large screen projectors, and students brought their gaming systems in and got to play the games and have hot dogs and snacks and things like that. So really, really exciting. Another one of our popular annual events is the Powder Puff game, and that's where the girls play flag football and the boys are the cheerleaders. And the students get really excited as they're released for the pep rally, and the boys perform dances and they're voted on, and then later on that evening we go to the park and play the flag football game. So it's really, really just a lot of fun. We actually have our own dances and our own prom as well. Another really important question are, do our tech programs cost money? One of the benefits for our high school students is that the tech programs are free. Now we have technical programs for just high school students. We have technical programs for just adult students. But a majority of our tech programs have both high school students and adults. And our adults may be paying upwards of $6,000 to $7,000 for the same education that our high school students are afforded for free. The last question, do I have to come as a 9th grade student? And because we're capped at 150 per grade level, once those 9th grade students are selected, the only way that additional students would be allowed to attend is if a family moves away out of the county, or a student decides that maybe Lorenzo Walker isn't the best fit for him or her and they decide to go back to their zone school. And this year we actually did have 4 freshman availabilities open in January. We had 4 for sophomores and we had 3 for juniors. So it does happen. However, the best chance to become a Mustang is to apply in your 8th grade year and be accepted for your 9th grade year.
So now what I'd like to do is talk to you a little bit about that transition. Transitioning from middle school to high school is kind of a big move. Our school's a little bit unique. We have academic teams, and those teams are for each of the grades. So an example would be if you're having kind of a rough day, first period, one of those instructors will be aware of that and they'll share that with the rest of the team. Very small. We only have 150 students in each grade level. As a result of that, You build very good relationships with both your instructors as well as your other classmates. It's kind of interesting when you come to our school, all grade levels work together. So you'll get to know some of the upperclassmen and you'll have friendships with them. The Powder Puff game is a great way for that to start. We also see that a number of the students become very involved. You get good friends in that first week because everybody that comes to our school is coming with that same experience of not knowing anybody or knowing only a few people. So in that first week, those relationships begin to build. And then when you get to the 10th grade, we help you determine what career area you'd like to go into. As a 10th grader, you go to the tech side and you visit in each of the different areas to see what interests you and what you'll be successful at. I always encourage students that they need to look for something that they enjoy doing. If they enjoy doing it, they'll make money and they'll be successful. For your junior and senior year, you'll be working in your tech areas for half of your day. So 9th and 10th grade are really very structured in that you're doing academics. If you look at the list, you're going to see you're going to be doing English, math, science, social studies. You'll also be working on the courses that will be necessary to ensure that you are college ready, university ready, and that includes your foreign language. So you'll have Spanish as well. In that 10th grade, that's where we focus in and try and hone in on what would be a good tech area for you. As I said, I always encourage that you do something that is of interest to you, not necessarily your end career. How many of you know today what you want to do? Many of you may respond, oh, I want to be a doctor, or I want to be in medicine, or I want to be an architect. We have programs that will help you towards that career goal. It is a stepping stone, not necessarily the end result. Now some people, when they complete our program, they will know that that's what they want to do for the rest of their lives. But most of us change our jobs a number of times throughout our lifetime, and this kind of gives you a baseline that gives you good credentials and can get you a good salary. When we go through our tech programs very quickly, you can see we cover a large number of areas. So everything from the health sciences, you have dental assisting, you also have practical nursing, patient care technician, all of those are in that medical type field. The great story I always tell is a 10th grader came to me and said, I want to be a doctor. She knew in 10th grade exactly what she wanted to do. She was very driven. In 10th grade, she made that choice. She went into practical nursing and did very well in that. But also, while she was in high school, she was also dually enrolled. And that is one of the things that we really emphasize in our school. With dual enrollment, she went to then Edison, now FSW, and took classes. So when she graduated from our school, she not only had a high school diploma, but she also had her practical nursing and was able to take the test and become a licensed practical nurse. And as well, she had 46 credits from Edison. She was a sophomore, second semester, graduating from high school. And we have many students that also do that. When you look at the rest of our programs, you can see very quickly if you're into the mechanical side of things. We have both marine tech, auto collision. All of those are programs where you get to experience that hands-on working in the field. One of the unique things about our programs is not only do you have classroom work, but you also have clinicals or lab work, and then the third component is internships. When you put all those pieces together, you get the true mix of what you need to be successful in that program. A couple others that I'd like to bring your attention to. You know, some of us like to eat. As you can see, I enjoy eating. Culinary, an absolutely great program. Maybe you don't want to work in a kitchen, but maybe you want to own a restaurant. So that gives you that ability to get into that discipline, learn it, and then hopefully eventually own your own restaurant. Drafting, if you're thinking about being an architect, you're going to need to know AutoCAD, and that's the certification that you get. AutoCAD is the computerized drawing program, and with that you can go into engineering or architecture. The last program I'd like to highlight is Entrepreneurship Marketing. Great program. As you can see, we recently had a number of students go to the East Coast to compete with all high school students, and out of the top 5 we had 2 of our teams that were in that top 5, and we had the winning team. These gentlemen actually won $1,000, and that's their check. It's a large check that they will split between the 2 of them. Their idea was to create a bike guard, and this bike guard helps to keep traffic away from bikes when they're going down the road. Another great opportunity. Now what we'd like to do is go ahead and show you some of our programs. We have a couple snippets. A day in the life at Lwths. There are also additional ones that will be available. If you go to YouTube and pull up A Day in the Life at Lwths, you'll be able to view other programs as well.
is that when you walk across that stage at graduation, that you are college and career ready, and that Lorenzo Walker has provided all the rigorous coursework that would allow you to keep the doors open to apply for and get accepted into any college or university of your choice. So when you graduate from Lorenzo Walker Technical High School, you will not only graduate with a a standard high school diploma as you would with any other public school, but you also will graduate with the industry certification in that technical area of your choice that will allow you to maybe make a higher wage while you're going to college and university. But also, one of the attributes of Lorenzo Walker that we focus on is the dual enrollment, which is the opportunity to earn college credits while you're in high school. Currently, 37% of our juniors participate in the dual enrollment program. There are 3 ways to do dual enrollment at Lorenzo Walker. One, we offer math, English, and biology on our campus. Another way is to take those classes online. And then a majority of our students will also travel to FSW campus and take classes live with an instructor there. One of the benefits for dual enrollment, many of you are probably in Spanish or in algebra class as 8th graders. Well, I kind of liken it to that. You are taking a high school class and getting a high school credit and also accumulating your high school grade point average while you're in middle school. Dual enrollment serves the same purpose, except you are starting your college transcript and your college grade point average while you're in high school. One of the benefits of dual enrollment is that those college credits will go with you. When other schools, we don't focus on AP or ACE, but the dual enrollment aspect is actually the same weighted grade point average as AP courses or as ACE courses. And one of the neat things about our technical programs is what is called career dual enrollment. So those elective classes, which are our technical programs, also serve the purpose as the same weight as an AP or as an ACE course because they are career dual enrollment. So think about that as you are trying to get the highest grade point average that you can possibly attain while you're in high school to get into that prestigious university maybe. And we don't offer some of the electives like art or volleyball, but we do offer career dual enrollment courses, which really helps to bolster your GPA. Do you want to become a part of Lorenzo Walker as a student? Again, we will be passing out applications at your lunchtime. We're also going to have a couple of former students that you would get to talk to and ask about their experiences. Just need you to fill this out. Talk about or maybe mark a couple of the programs that you may be interested in, and then you can hand it back into your counselor, or you can scan it and email it, and all that information is right on the application. If you misplace or maybe you don't have the opportunity to get one, we also have them available on our website as well. The deadline for on-time submission is March 15th, so just under a month away, and then we want to make that personal phone call by April 15th to all 150 students who are accepted as Lorenzo Walker's class of 2019. We do have informational nights available on the upcoming Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5:30 to 6:30. And you can go onto our website, you can register for those dates. It lists all of the LWIT tours. You just click on it and you can register using your student name and student number for any one of the dates that is best for you. If any of those dates don't work for you, please go ahead and call our number that's on the application, because we would like for you to come and tour our school and see what we have to offer. Look forward to seeing you at your lunchtime.